Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts.
We fucking made it.
In the last part, we started off in the final world, the end of the world, and we were on this weird lake looked like we were just walking on the sky, and we beat a behemoth, and now we're down here in this weird area. There are some... God damn it, Sora. There are some treasure chests worth grabbing the stuff inside of, but this is kind of a big area, so you may need to like explore a couple of times before you can really find everything. But if you don't really care about getting any of the items in here, you can always just drop all the way down to the bottom and then basically progress to the next area. I do see that there's a treasure chest down there, but I'm trying to make sure that there isn't something like a little higher up, because once you start going down, depending on which path you go down through, it's a little tough to get back up without basically having to do this thing that puts you back all the way at the very top and then starting over again from like the top. It's a kind of a weird area. I don't know if I can call it a cave or not. Oh yeah, and there is a piece of equipment for Donald. If you like physical based stabs, then I guess you could use that.
Oh, dang it, I don't think Goofy's health bar is going to outrun Donald's magic bar.
It's not like he does anything anyway.
Maybe not in this LP,
starting to pull ahead.
I mean, I can always just give Donald something that will lower his MP, his max MP, and then boom, there it goes.
Do it.
But, I mean, I've already recorded the rest of the LP, Jack.
Re-record it and do it again.
To re-record it, do it again.
Yeah. Do it correct. Yeah, there we go. See?
So weird.
See? Now it's fixed.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, just keep our audio the same.
Alright, so there's a save point over here, and that weird glowing light is actually where you need to fall into to get to the next area.
Oh boy.
We are in the giant crevasse. Giant crevasse.
Crevasse.
Oh, I've fallen and I can't get out.
Crevasse.
I assume that's how it's pronounced.
So no, you cannot call it a cave. It's a crevasse. It's a ass.
Ronald Weasley.
It's...
Ron Weasley.
Get up there.
It's crevasse.
You've fallen and you can't get up.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get it. No, actually, if I were to go over to that...
you fell into the crevasse. You
to
can't,
that green mossy stuff on the
you
wall,
can't
that
fall into
actually
that.
allows us to climb back up.
Yeah,
but it's
exactly.
a bit of a high jump. Yeah, it's a good thing we know high jump.
It's a good thing we know high jump. Imagine if we made it to this point in the game without knowing high jump.
Hey guys, do you like when games give you a little taste of all the places you've previously visited in bite-sized packages near the end of the game?
You mean a boss rush?
Not a boss rush.
You mean the ending to Sonic 06?
So...
Nope.
Sort of. So, this part of the level follows the trope known as all the worlds are a stage, where you get to replay little pieces of all of the previous worlds. We saw this trope invoked also in Eternal Eyes, another Let's Play that I did, back when we went to Chile's Tower, and like some of the floors were all modeled after previous areas of the game that we had been to. Sure. But anyway, so we're gonna fight in little bits of Traverse Town and all the other
you mean when we went to
areas,
Chili's?
because, well, that's, you know, that's just what we're here for. This actually, I don't... So all of the ones except for, I want to say, the last couple are actually optional, but you should do them because they're very helpful in getting the experience that you need. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that most of these are optional. The last couple, though, you absolutely have to do, especially one of them, because without doing it, you can't progress the game. But, ooh, shiny crystal. But you can get some synthesis items here. This is actually, like, the best area in the game to, like, use Bambi in order to grind. Specific for a couple of the synthesis items. Specifically the Agrabah thing coming up. Because I didn't realize that this was that would be a good idea until after I'd already almost finished everything.
Alright, Cloud.
Although,
why don't you do that?
That's only if like you're grinding for a specific couple of synthesis materials, because they, like I said, they vary from world to world. But if you're gonna do any grinding for items in this world, then this is probably the area to do it, because you can get the drops from enemies in this area, plus if you use Bambi, you can get extra goodies as well. The Agrabah, this look-alike area specifically is like the best, because there's like so many enemies that drop in there. But yeah, so we have the Hades, the Olympus Coliseum, which is actually at nighttime on the exterior.
Spooky.
It's the only time in the game that we actually get to see this. That's not a cutscene. This is pretty cool.
Neat. Yep.
You can actually get quite a few.
Wow,
So you can actually get quite a few level ups if you take on all these enemies, because there's a bunch of them.
So how was your guys' day?
It was pretty good. Went out to Applebee's, had some drinks.
Crapplebee's.
Hey, I had the Bourbon Street chicken and
I'm
shrimp.
gonna try to forget it ever happened.
I haven't been to Applebee's in a long time.
What's up?
Me?
What was?
You didn't take a poop in your drink?
I said
this is some epic music for fighting little
didn't
monkey
take a poop in your
heartless.
drink?
Those monkeys mean
Jack
business.
said something else that the world may never know.
They're not. This time, they're not monkeying around.
God damn it. Oh yeah, there's treasure chests in all of these areas as well, so you can get some extra items this way as well.
Sora Kingdom Hearts in Escape from Monkey Island, rated PG.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah.
This game was rated E when it came out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't introduce the E10 rating until late 2004, early 2005, I believe.
Wasn't the...
Yeah.
And they didn't give this a T rating, obviously, because why would they need to give this a T rating?
Yeah.
But from here on out, pretty much every single Kingdom Hearts game is rated E10. Well, not from here on out. Was Chain of Memories an E10 game? I don't remember.
Because...
Let's find out. Nope. Rated E for everyone.
Okay. So yeah, Chain of Memories was the last Kingdom Hearts game that was rated E. And then from Kingdom Hearts 2 onward, they're all rated E10+. I don't think that there's any Kingdom Hearts game after Chain of Memories that's rated just E.
But it wasn't T enough to be T rated.
Yeah, no. There's definitely never really a time in the Kingdom Hearts series that's like enough to be T rated. But
Yeah.
because of some of the weirder themes that get added, like they kind of can't rate it E for everyone most of the time either.
People die.
So, people do die.
That's not for kids.
And there's also quite a lot of cartoon violence beyond what is usually acceptable by E-rated.
Comic mischief.
Comic mischief. Mischief, I say. Yeah, even Melody of Memory was an E10.
The classic game with a Nintendo game with an E rating where its only reason for rating is comic mischief.
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory is rated E10 plus for fantasy, violence, and mild language.
Ooh. What language?
Kingdom Hearts 2 was mild blood, use of alcohol, and violence.
No.
Fuck, shit, cock, piss.
I'm surprised.
Go ahead.
I'm surprised that Sonic and the Secret Rings didn't get a mild language rating because Sonic says the HE double hockey sticks word.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I was like roaming around here so much. I think I was trying really hard to get up to the spot where like the treasure chest was, but like I don't know how to get up there. It's so hard. Oh yeah, you can't get in there, as would be expected. All right, fuck it, we're turning around, or maybe I guess we're not. I had a change of heart, I guess.
Change of heart, Kingdom Hearts.
God damn it.
Sora, I need your heart, Kingdom Hearts.
Change of heart. The Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Sora, Kingdom Hearts.
It's AO rated.
Since the mobile game does not have an official ESRB rating, does that mean that one
E10 plus for
counts
fantasy
towards
violence? And
it's AO rated. Never mind.
I hate that game's title.
Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep is rated E10 plus for fantasy violence and mild suggestive themes.
Ooh. Which one? Wait,
I don't
which one
know.
is that?
Hey.
Birth by Sleep.
Oh, they're suggesting that Aqua is hot.
That is, that's not just a suggestion.
It's a fact. It's a fact of life.
Fact. It's exactly right. That's a fact. Kingdom Hearts 3 is E10 plus for alcohol reference and fantasy violence.
No.
Pretty much all of the... I don't know. It's whatever they were... Oh, it's whatever they were drinking in the Pirates of the Caribbean world.
Imagine a parent being so strict that they won't buy an E-rated game for their kid because it has alcohol reference.
I know. That would be so weird.
So rum.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That'll be
drinking a
God
beer.
Damn it.
I'll do it on purpose.
I wanted that treasure chest, and as I go down to get it, there's another enemy that pops up. Gimme. AP up.
All the while swearing every other sentence.
Oh boy. Shadow the Hedgehog is rated E10 plus for fantasy violence and mild language.
I would argue that the language in that game is a little more than mild. They basically pushed the envelope as hard as they could
without going T. They actually had to cut some of the stuff that they were gonna use because they were threatened with a T rating.
Yeah, I think there's one cutscene, one of the first cutscenes in the game when Westopolis is being attacked, and Shadow said, "What's that?" But the original line was "What the hell is that?" And they were gonna get a T rating for that.
Oh yeah, I like that this one uses the room with the torture chamber room where you fight Oogie Boogie, because other than this little area, you can't actually access the Oogie Boogie torture room after you beat him in the main story, so it's excuse me, it's pretty nice to have that ability to fight in this room again, because it's a cool looking room. Thanks. We did it, though. We don't have to give up.
We
give up.
Splatoon 2 is rated E10 plus for cartoon violence.
Yep. Are you just looking at a list of E10 rated games?
No, I'm actually typing in actual games and then seeing what they're rated. It's
because you're shooting people.
And most of them just keep popping up as E10 plus. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is E10 plus for cartoon violence, comic mischief, and suggestive themes. Yes. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is just rated E for comic mischief.
Why? Because it's suggesting I should like Pikachu?
Remember when Master Hand's hand was bleeding?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is the Mighty Shield, which is wicked strong for Goofy. It's super small, so it has no defensive merit, really. But it gives him 15 power, so if you want Goofy to be knocking people in the next week, give that shield to him. Pokemon Emerald is rated E with no descriptors.
So, you should equip it for me. Thanks.
Oh yeah. That was that. Yeah, Pooh's World is just the save point.
I was gonna
so
say,
there's nothing to do there.
Rolled twice and then
I did a little jump cut.
Pooh's World.
Going in here will reach an area of Hollow Bastion, which is completely unused in the actual world itself. You can't access the area of Hollow Bastion that's actually in here. So technically, this is just a new area. Ow, god damn it. There's a hallway with tons of the strongest enemies in the game. And if you beat all of them, which you need to, the door that's on the side will actually open up and we'll be able to access a cool area. Also, there's this foreboding dark hole that's forming. Elixir. Over here
no one cares about that.
Is a document that basically
I'm sure Roxas
tells
can
us
take care
a bit
of that.
about Kingdom Hearts.
Take a nap.
And just kind of like alludes to some like light and darkness and the Keyblade and the keyholes. And yeah, you can read it on screen.
The realm of Kingdom Hearts.
And after you finish reading it, more Heartless appear. No, you have to read it. Because if you don't read it, you can't progress.
So, don't read it?
Oh yeah, we have a few more Ansem reports we can read. Might as well read those real quick.
Alright, don't read it. Got it.
Basically, he's talking about making a machine that can actually create Heartless so that he can make Heartless faster than the natural method, so he can use them to like experiment and do crazy shit with, because Ansem was apparently a mad scientist.
Simply astonishing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
He alludes to Mickey Mouse visiting him. He's
Who's
like,
that?
The king visited me. Who's that?
Who's Mickey Mouse?
Oh, yeah?
Who's Mickey Mouse? Who's Mouse? What the fuck? Who says that?
Yeah.
Who's
Mouse and Mick?
Oh yeah, this document explains the fact that
I just
worlds
did.
have hearts
So me.
just like people do, and then Heartless can affect the hearts of worlds the same way they can affect the hearts
Who's the mouse
people.
of Mick?
So,
I must know.
Oh yeah, and this is when he's like, I'm going to plunge into the depths of darkness. Oh, spooky. And that's all the Ansem reports, just about. There is one left, but we'll get there when we get there.
Alright, Edgelord, calm down.
After we finish up in that little section, that opens up and we can fall down below. How do you guys feel about Chernobog?
What?
He was from I think Fantasia?
Oh, yeah.
What?
So no.
Oh.
Actually, this is his theme song, Night on Bald Mountain.
Sure.
And
Was this
no,
Godzilla
so
music?
let me explain. So Chernobog is a boss fight that they originally wanted Chernobog to actually be the final boss of the game, but when they just had developed the story more and they came up with Ansem and they came up with all this other stuff, they didn't want to have his boss fight go to waste because they had already come up with a boss fight idea. They had already also got permission to use Night on Bald Mountain, which they oddly didn't use in the Japanese release, or I think the original English version they also didn't use it for, so they didn't include it till Final Mix. But they have they gave him his theme music, and you get to have a fight with him flying in the air in the middle of this weird dark area, and he can be pretty damaging. He can summon pillars of fire around him. He can swipe at you. He has a few other tricks up his sleeve. But he's not too bad as long as you keep your defenses up, but he does have full 1,500 health across 5 bars of health and can do quite a bit of damage. So while he's definitely not going to be a hard boss per se, he's not like a pushover either, so I wouldn't go in blindly hoping that you'll just kind of wail on him, but you can kind of beat him pretty quickly because he's basically always vulnerable. Look at those big-ass wings.
He pushed you really far away.
In the versions of this game that doesn't use Night on Bald Mountain for his battle theme, he actually did use the Squirming Evil boss theme. So, and I had mentioned against the fight against the first form of Maleficent, or no, against Hades, that would be the last time we would hear it. If you fight Hades first and then come here in like the original release of the game, you do get to hear it one more time. But I actually like that they gave him his Night on Bald Mountain. So it's not Godzilla.
He's Satan.
He's not the final boss.
He's Satan Godzilla.
Alright, now that we've beaten the final boss, Godzilla.
Satan Godzilla.
Beating him allows you to unlock the Super Glide ability, which is literally just the faster version of Glide.
Godzilla.
It is pretty helpful.
All hail
though,
Satan.
So I definitely
Godzilla.
recommend equipping that right away. Ooh, there's a crater in that volcano. Let's go down there. Oh my god. There's not really anything worth...
We can go inside of him.
Actually exploring down here, so just kind of...
This is inside of Godzilla.
Move yourself downwards. This is the only area of the World Terminus, or not World Terminus, end of the world in general, that you can actually freely fly in. So, I guess that's cool. But we gotta go down here. Ooh, this is spooky.
Okay, let's leave.
Oh yeah, and for some reason, if you come from this section instead of the other,
never mind.
Instead
Bye.
of the coming down from above, you lose your ability to fly. I decided to jump up, and for some reason the lighting is different as well. But oh, it actually skipped us down there.
Huh.
I don't know why it skips you all the way down to that bottom part, even though I mean, like, why even have that area there? Like, if there's nothing really worth exploring for it. There's nothing really of interest besides the weird design of this room, so you can just kind of walk through it.
Oh, I get it. This is the cave.
This is the last area of the game before the final save point, and there's going to be a ton of enemies here. The first time we show up, there's going to be a behemoth. He won't show up on further entries of this area. He's a standard behemoth, though, so he should die pretty quick, even though he's got, like, 1,000 health or something like that. Well, it's more like probably more like 750 or something, but yeah. You can just kind of wail on him, get rid of him, and then there's kind of like an enemy nuke rush after him. So you might want to make sure that you have some. God damn it!
What the fuck?
My thunder's not working.
You hit him like 17 times, and he didn't lose that last bit of health.
So coming over here, we'll see that we have this Heartless emblem, and it starts to break away as we fight enemies.
Turning it off and
so we basically just have to clear out all the enemies, and then there'll be a full opening so we can get in to that next room. They basically just throw all of the enemies that we've been fighting in this world at us, just en masse. Repeated visits, though, will allow us to fight the Neo Shadows, which are a group of like 8 or so, or 8 or 9 of them at one time, and as you kill more and more of them, they start to go through like this pattern, and if you don't knock out the last one at a certain point, he'll actually be able to summon more and reset to around the point where there's like 3 or 4 of them left. So there's like a trick to fighting them, but if you beat them, they can drop like this rare item. I don't think I'm going to be showing that off in this Let's Play, but it is worth noting that there is a special Heartless here with an interesting fighting mechanic. We got it like halfway broken. Yeah.
Yay, we did it.
Unfortunately, this part was pretty long because it was either I cut it into 2 short parts where it was probably not going to have enough like progressing across those 2 parts, or I make one big part and it's like 32 minutes long, because otherwise I would have had to do like 2 like really short, like 15, 16 minute parts. I was like, that's why I asked Jack, I was like, what do you prefer? And you were like, 1 big video is fine. Because on the plus side, you get to do some fun stuff in the next part. No. Not cocaine. There's more fun stuff than cocaine, Landon. Oh my god.
Well then, don't call it fun stuff. Yeah, like more cocaine.
Damn, Goofy. You're like... You only have like 1,000 health left.
Yeah. He is keeping up with Donald.
Like 3,000.
No, I think he has like 110. But yeah, his health bar is still keeping up with Donald's MP bar, which is saying a lot because Donald has a head start. God damn it, stop flying away. That one's fucking just shielding with its wings. Thanks, Donald, I already had it under control.
Get down here, you coward.
You know that whole joke about Donald healing you at the wrong times? Yeah, sometimes he really does do that.
I mean, it happens, and that's why people make the joke.
I know, but some people will make like jokes that are a little bit hyperbolic.
You mean
the Donald healing you at the wrong times thing? Not hyperbolic whatsoever. It is almost, there is no exaggeration that he uses his spells on you when you least need them to happen. Once in a blue moon, he'll actually do it when you need it. God, there's so many enemies right now. Thankfully, Final Mix added a bunch of, like, mid-combo abilities for Sora's combos that make him a lot stronger, because in the original, he doesn't have as many options, and thanks to Final Mix, he can kind of whittle down and take out enemies a little bit easier. That's why they gave you the special Heartless to fight, so that you have more of a challenge. Ow. That Dark Ball said, "Om nom nom."
I was about to say. Reminds me of the Frenzy. The Frenzy Wisp.
Oh, the Frenzy Wisp. Frenzy!
Or no,
I was gonna say, the DS one has Violet Void.
Yeah, the Void is what I was thinking of,
that
actually.
LP getting finished?
I said Frenzy.
Vortex?
Just said the wrong name.
Katie had a cool idea where or was it Katie or was it somebody else? I think it was in the Discord chat where we were talking about Sonic Colors getting a remaster. Like we don't have concrete confirmation, but there's like a lot of rumors about it. And somebody mentioned it'd be cool if like they kind of hybridized the DS and Wii's content together so that we could like have the different Wisps from both versions in one game.
That'd be cool, but they won't do it.
Yeah, they won't do it, but it would be cool if they did. It's probably just going to be a strict remaster. So this is the final rest. That's the name of this room. There's that special door we saw near the very beginning of the game during Sora's Awakening. And this is the final save point in the game. So if you're going to go into that door, you better be prepared, because the door even warns you. This is the last haven you'll find here. Beyond, there is no light to protect you. But don't be afraid. Your heart is the mightiest weapon of all. Remember, you are the one who will open the door to the light. So yeah, this door is...
find here, pal.
Yeah. We'll see you in the next video where we're actually going to take on some super bosses.
That voice was so familiar. Okay, see you later, pal.